Oh, shoot. Hi!
Hey,
Hi, everyone. And welcome to the Can't Get Right Couple.
And we're just happy to have you guys here with us today. And before we start this video off, I just want you guys to know that it's going to be 2 parts. Most of you guys who watch our videos on a regular basis know that 99% of our videos are all funny. It's going to be 2 parts. So one part's actually going to change to very seriousness. So if you can just...
You ain't got to tell them, man.
So,
you can just go into the video.
Well, if you just want to make sure that you stick around to hear the second part of the video.
Professor Spencer.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, our couple of tip today is help with chores.
Help with chores?
Yeah. Help with chores. Do your part. Okay? If you're in a relationship, if you live with that person, married, going together, whatever, do your part. Okay? Now, while I leave a lot of stuff up to her, I still do my responsibilities. Okay? I take care of what I do. Would you agree? I mean, look at the kitchen. I'm already starting it.
Whatever.
I'm doing it.
It took him a few years to get that in.
Well, it don't matter, but I learned though.
He's learning.
You cook, I clean. How about that? I mean, I try to do my part. And I think you should do your part too as well.
As far as what?
I think you should probably just, I don't know.
Can you stop pushing on me?
Well, I like,
it's like the third or fourth time
like
you done touched me, pushing on me and stuff.
I like pushing on you though.
Y'all better come get him.
I like holding you. But anyway, if you're in a relationship, you cannot rely on one person to do everything. That's ridiculous.
I don't care if you work 100 years, 100 hours a day. You come home, you gotta contribute something. Yeah, because even if you have a wife that's a stay-at-home mom, she is if she is in her right mind, she is doing the daily activities in the house, which is taking care of the kids, cooking and cleaning, trying to keep the house straight. So when her husband or her significant other come home, they come home to a clean house and something to eat, and they can prepare for bed. So y'all don't realize that people that...
And this goes both ways, whether you are a stay-at-home dad or stay-at-home mom. It goes both ways.
What you don't realize is that the stay-at-home person has to maintain the whole house while you're at work. See, people think that the stay-at-home person is they get the fun because they get to stay at home and they don't have to go to work. Which actually,
I found out the hard way.
The person that goes to work is the one that's got the Godfather deal, because they don't have to be listening to kicking and screaming all day, trying to figure out what you're going to eat tonight, trying to keep the house clean, the bathrooms, yelling at the kids, different things like that. So
I agree with you.
The person that's in the workforce has actually got the Godfather deal. They not only get to leave their house, but they also bring in a paycheck. Because if they don't want to talk to their co-workers, they can tune them out. You can't tune out your kids. You only can tune them out for so long.
Yeah, because they're going to come around.
Yeah.
So moral of the story is just help.
Just help.
Just be considerate. And even if you just offer to help, and if they say no, they got it, at least they know that. At least they know that you're thinking about them. And that you're willing to help and that you're willing to participate in what's going on in your house.
Exactly.
So just help. This is not the 50s. This is not the old days where, women, you stay home and you do all... No, it's not. That's not how it works anymore, people.
And just think about it this way. The person that's staying at home is taking is sacrificing a lot because they want to be in the workforce too. But since when you decide to have children and the way daycare fees are set up these days, it doesn't make any sense to go to work today. You have to stay home with your kids. And especially now with videos popping up of people not taking care of the babies in the home properly either. So it's like, the person that stayed home actually takes the L. Yeah,
they do. But
they're helping at the same time.
But that's just an agreement that you guys as a couple have to agree on and have to talk about, that this is what you guys are going to do.
Or you could do what I did. Let the dishes pile up in the sink. And then he eventually went to wash them. And that's how we went about chore-wise.
Yeah. But I didn't take long.
That's a different story.
It's a different. It is. So give me a kiss, because you did good. Just give me... Why you want to give me a kiss for? You know what? You're so selfish. You're just a selfish individual. Anyway, all right. So, a little bit more serious now. So last night, we posted a question in quite a few groups. What has marriage been everything that you expected it to be? And while we know there's so many different people from so many different ways of walks and so many people doing so many things. When I posted that, or when we posted it, we know that we wasn't going to get a lot of, we know we weren't going to get 100% yeses. It ain't going to happen. It just ain't. But the sad part about it is we got a lot of no's, and not just no's. People, no. Yes, we had a lot of people with a lot of input on why they feel like that it hasn't been nowhere close to what they expected.
And there's been a lot of male input.
Oh,
normally it's more female input.
Yes,
but it's a lot more male input. A lot of people are not happy these days. And this is the question that we talk about all the time. Why did you get married? Did you just get married just to have the glitz and glamour wedding that you've always wanted? And now what? Was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just get married just to have that wedding, where you could just go ahead and throw yourself a big giant glitzy glamour birthday party. You don't need to have a wedding just to get married. People just get married just to get married. And it's really sad because a lot of males, I was really surprised to see how many males were unhappy, because most of the time it's most females that are unhappy, or we nitpick on every little thing. But with the males, it was just like, no, I plead the fifth. What was some comments? It was a lot of like scary comments to think, and I'm just like, oh my God, like what is really going on?
So like the reason why I wanted to bring this up in our video today is because people have shown in their responses to this question that they have went through a hard time, but they have found a way to stay together and work it out. Yeah. And now years later, they are a marriage testimony that it ain't always going to be easy. But when you guys find a way to stay together, then it makes it better. But the point I really want to stress about is a lot of these people that are having issues or that's not happy in a relationship, one word has came to heart most of the time when I've seen this, and it's communications. Communications. And it's not easy. And you can get to a point where you can just be like, well, you can look back over the time and be like, man, we haven't really communicated in weeks. We've talked, but we haven't talked to each other. And because of that, people just fall apart and things just don't go like we would hope they would go. So our advice to you guys is you got to talk. No way around it. And I know we did a few videos on communications, and we did a poll out there, which one's more important, trust or communication? And it's right now.
And this shows you that, excuse me, I didn't mean to straighten my wig.
Yeah.
But this shows you how important communication is over trust. You can't get the trust if you don't have the communication.
You got to build it.
You got to have that
by
communication.
Talking. You build it.
So trust, why everybody want trust.
Yes.
That communication is going to spark that plug, and it's going to keep that electricity flowing through your relationship, and it's going to keep flowing. But once it's unplugged, not only don't you have the trust, but you don't have the communication. So I just feel like we need, like we did a video yesterday, self-evaluation, see what happened.
Yep, see what
happened. We
happened.
Gotta keep reverting back, and I don't like reverting back, but we gotta break it down. We gotta crack that egg open and try to figure out what went wrong, what part of this, how are we missing each other in communication?
Yes.
And where did it lead us to where it's a few people that's on the verge of divorce. There was a few people that I commented on that's already been divorced, and they feel like they are happier now than they were when they were married. And it's just like,
because no one gets married to be in a relationship where they're unhappy.
Yeah.
It's been people. Well, I've been in a relationship where I wasn't heard. I didn't have a voice. I didn't have an opinion. I was controlled. Yeah. And stuff like that. No one should go into a relationship wanting that to happen. No one should be tied up like that.
Yep.
You should be free when you go into a relationship. And I got people who are just leaving each other and just all kinds of reasons. But our goal is we want marriages to be blessed. We want them to flourish. We want them to be happy. We want them to just enjoy each other. And that's why we came up with the Can't Get Right couple. Now, a lot of people be like, well, how did you get your name? Because a lot of things we had to go against each other on before we actually came together.
Yeah.
And because
our
of that,
life is not perfect. We've been through a lot of stuff. But we don't need to get into that. The whole purpose is to move forward.
Move forward.
And help people move. And help people move forward,
Absolutely.
Because if you keep getting stuck in the past, you'll never move forward.
Yeah, so you got to move on, but you got to move on together.
Yes.
You can't just move on one. So we actually have a Facebook page, we have a YouTube page, and we just got picked up, yay, for a podcast. So if anyone's watching this video, and if anybody's watching this video, and if you want to get some more information about how you can follow us or how you can watch us, please just inbox me or leave a comment or whatever, and we'll get back to you. We're not necessarily trying to promote in you guys as groups, and we respect that. But there's people hurting. There is real people hurting. So this is bigger than us trying to promote ourselves. We have a genuine goal to help people. So if you watch this video and you're an administrator and you get mad because we promote this video and we promote who we are and that we want people to succeed, then you got to ask yourself, why are you really an administrator of a group for marriages and then you don't want people to learn? We're all in this together. We all have the same issues that we have. And you have to be willing as an administrator or an admin person.
He's going over the top today.
To say, because I'm serious about my relationships. I'm serious about my marriages. I want people to be together. And I just don't think that you should just kick people out because people are really trying to get the word across. We have to share the good news, and we have to encourage each other. So once again, if you want to know anything about who we are, how you can watch us, how you can listen, please just leave us a comment, inbox us or whatever, and this is exactly we will get back to you on how you can follow or like or listen.
And with that, we are the
Can't Get Right couple.
We'll talk to you next time.